Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen's Australian Storytime. Well, I'm really sorry, but we're going back into lockdown for a few days, but that's not until 6 p.m. tonight. So I trekked all the way up to Noosa and I'm in the middle of Noosa National Park, and look at this spectacular view behind me. It's another magical day up here. It has been raining, but we have a break in the weather, so I thought it was the perfect time to do a few storybook reads while I'm here. But I will have to speak up because the waves are competing with me today. This book is called Speckle the Spider, and it's written and illustrated by Emma Dodson. Small blurb on the back. Speckles is a special kind of spider. Well, he thinks he is. Join Speckle the Spider as he tap dances his way to fame, with maps, flaps, and surprises throughout. Sounds like a great book. Speckle the Spider loved to dance. He was always prancing about in front of his friends at school. But his showing off would get him in trouble with Miss Tarantula, the teacher. Speckles, spin that silk, don't skip with it. But Speckle couldn't help himself. I'm sure I'm a very special sort of spider, he thought. Sunnyside School report card. Oh, I wonder what his report card has to say. Shall we read it? It says, Speckle the Spider, subject, silk spinning, web building, creeping and crawling. Did you just get your report card from school for halfway through the year? Well, his comment is from his teacher, Speckle struggles with his studies. He daydreams too much to be an average silk spider. I have never seen a spider get his webs in such a tangle. Oh boy. Let's see what his grades are. Poor, and poor. Speckle would rather hop, skip and jump than creep or crawl. Very poor spider skills. Must try harder. Oh no, is that what your report card looks like? Poor Speckles. I know lots of children who'd rather be out hopping and skipping and jumping than learning how to thread a spider web. One day, Speckle got a tiny little letter from his tiny little friend, Mr. Flip-Flap, the flea. Hey, Speckle, how are your bananas hanging? Look at me on this flyer. I've joined the world-famous, fabulous flying flea circus. People go crazy for us. Love from Flip-Flop. If people love Mr. Flip-Flop's flying, they will really love my dancing, thought Speckle. I must show the world how special I am. World famous, fabulous flying flea circus. Featuring Mr. Flip-Flap the flea, Weeble Knievel, Freddy the Freak Show fly, Brutus the bee tamer, Dangerous Doris, and Dung Beetle. Also bees and fleas on the flying trapeze. I heard a few rhyming words then, did you? Oh, travel documents. So, Speckle teamed up with a bunch of bananas and set sail in search of fame. What do his travel documents look like? The big banana, a ticket, a single fare for a spider to somewhere else. Imagine if you just got a ticket to somewhere else but you didn't know where that was. Uh-oh, now it doesn't want to go back in its pocket. I love books that have lots of things to lift out and find. Get back in there. The Big Banana. Must be the name of this boat. Oh, of bananas. After a long journey, Speckle and the bananas finally arrived at their new home. Speckle began to explore. Suddenly he noticed a great big furry giant watching him. Hello, said Speckle. Would you like to see my razzle-dazzle dance? And he started to tap his toes. Oh boy, showing off already. The great big furry giant, which I'm pretty sure you've all guessed is a cat, hissed and huffed. Then it poked Speckle really hard with the sharp bits on the end of its leg. What do we call those sharp bits? Claws. Speckle ran and hid in his bananas. Good hiding spot, Speckle. The next day, Speckle peeped out and found an enormous pink monster staring at him. "Hello," said Speckle. "Do you want to see what a special spider I am?" And he started to wiggle his feet. Then several terrible things happened. Ow! He was walloped on the backside very hard. Whoa! Sent skidding at top speed. Woo! Flying, falling really fast until he knew that now he needed to run instead of dance. Oh, I don't think they liked his dance, do you? I think that would be my reaction if I saw a spider wiggling and dancing at me. Investigation of Spider by Harry Highbottom. Drawing of a spider, dancing spider legs, fairy spider body. Spider is orange and speckly. Spider has 8 legs that seem to be dancing. Spider's skills and slides and bounces very well. And Spider runs quickly. He's doing everything he should have done in school. Poor Speckles. Speckle eventually found himself a big white place to hide in. Suddenly there was the most terrifying noise Speckle had ever heard. It sounded like, "Aha! There's a huge spider in the bath!" Speckle squeezed himself down a handy hole. I'm not sure that's a good hole to go down, do you? It was dark, wet, smelly and scary, but Speckle slid and slipped along as fast as he could until at last he saw daylight. He headed towards it. He's gone down the drain and found lots of giant eyes staring at him. Speckle gulped. "Hello," he said. I'm special. Lovely. Marvelous." But before he could start his dance, he felt himself being lifted through the air. "Oh no," thought Speckle. Then it went completely dark. They've trapped him in a jar. Professor Know-It-All from Little Highbottom. Hetty Highbottom. Oh boy. Professor Know-It-All. I wonder what this letter's about. Let's have a look. Oh, upside down. Dear Professor Know-It-All, we found this big spider in our bath. Is it a rare species? From Hetty Highbottom. Oh, so I wonder if it is a rare species. I don't think I've ever seen a spider that colour, have you? Good question, Hetty. Rare spider spotted in Surbiton. Mrs. Helena Highbottom of 123 Poshman's Crescent spotted this rare exotic spider in her bath yesterday. I was a bit scared when I saw it sitting in my bathroom. It ran down the plug hole, but my clever daughter Hetty caught it in an empty marmalade jar as it was trying to escape out of the kitchen sink. So it made it into the newspaper. The next morning, Speckle was on the front page of all the newspapers. Wow, thought Speckle. I knew I was special. Now I can show everyone my dancing. Speckly spider in the bath. Interesting facts about spiders. Oh, this is going to take a long time to read. I think if you get this book, you will be able to read that. Do you know some interesting facts about spiders? Speckle was given a lovely home at the zoo where he met Susie. Although Susie couldn't dance as well as Speckle, she could do a pretty good somersault. Every day, thousands of people came to the zoo just to see him and Susie. Speckle got lots of fan mail and loved being the most special spider in the country. Oh, fan mail. Let's see. Oh, it's got a love heart drawing on the front. To Speckle and Susie. Speckle and Susie Spider, drawn by Kaylee, aged 4 3/4. Love and kisses from Kaylee, Kylie, and Keely. Wow, I didn't expect that at the end of this story, Speckles would be getting fan mail, did you? Well, that away later. Then one day, Speckle felt he had had enough of being stared at all day long. It was hard work being the most special spider in the country. He and Susie decided to run away. Oh, where do you think they're going to run? The Daily Express, superstar spider couple at large. Oh, it's torn out of the newspaper. Although there was a national search for the superstar spiders, they were never found. While everyone was looking for them, Speckle and Susie were making their way back to the Bahamas. Oh, look, a big family of them. And they still like their bananas. Oh, thank you for joining me on Carmen's Australian Storytime today. What a beautiful location. And I hope that I was loud enough over the top of those beautiful big crashing waves below me. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.